Most people think of baldness and thinning hair as just a man's problem. However, 1 out of every 10 women will lose part or all of their hair during their lifetime. Randy Clark is the founder and driving force behind non-surgical hair replacement specialist Randy Clark and Associates, and he's here to talk about the latest hair replacement techniques and benefits. He also brought a client with him. Jackie, thank you so much for being here today.
You're welcome, Brenda.
When you talk about the statistics, oh my gosh, most people think this is just a man's problem, and it's not. What are some of the causes of hair loss for women?
The primary cause for what we're trying to accomplish is female pattern baldness. You have alopecia, you have 7 different levels: areata, totalis, female pattern baldness, male pattern baldness, even traction alopecia from wefts and clip-ons and things such as that.
So why do so many people think it's just a man's problem? Because it's not.
Well, you know, women have always just gone to the wig shop and bought a wig.
Yeah.
And you know, now you have women that are in their early 30s, late 40s, with real thin hair in the front area, and they're tired of trying to cover it up with a wig. They want something that's more permanent, more give them the ability to go water skiing or ride a motorcycle.
Or ride a motorcycle, which brings us to Jackie. You do like to ride the motorcycle with your husband.
Well, I lead an active life, and swimming with my granddaughter and motorcycling and outside, and I just was tired of trying to cover it up or style it, and so I ran into Randy, and it's made a big difference in my life.
How did you find Randy?
Well, I had heard of him several years ago, and he contacted me. I went to him and actually got a weave, and that did not work for me. It was tight, and it just didn't work, and so he returned my money, and then about 5 years later, he actually called me and asked,
I've got something that might work for you.
asked if I had found a solution to my hair situation. I told him I hadn't, and so he invited me in and told me what he had got into doing.
Tell me about this system and what makes it so different.
It's a solid lace-based system, and it's bonded to the skin. It's see-through. The knots are bleached, therefore it looks like it's growing out of your scalp.
Yeah.
The client's able to part it straight down, get a part. They're able to blend into the temples much better because it's a lace-based system. It lays into the hair better. Most systems had polyurethane. You had two materials working together with a lot of hair. Usually, when you see a system, a hairpiece on the out in public, you're seeing something that's not bonded. It's not a lace-based piece.
Because we always notice the bad systems.
You don't see.
You would not even know that you had a hair system.
Well, when he was talking about, in other words, when the wind blows now, I don't have to worry. Well, is it going to blow it over to one side? It just blows like hair.
Yeah.
And so it's made a difference in my life.
You said you were nervous before getting it, though.
My husband was apprehensive because he didn't know how it would work, how comfortable it would be, or all that, but I don't even know it's there. I sleep in it, swim in it, do anything in it. So
wow. And then you go back every so often for another service?
It depends on the client's scalp conditions. In Jackie's case, she comes in every 3 weeks. Our average client comes in every 2 to 3 weeks. Dry scalp, 4 to 5 weeks. Oily scalp, 10 days to 2 weeks.
Well, I just love it. Like you said, you know, you always notice when it's done poorly. You would not even know, and it is gorgeous.
Well, I get compliments all the time on my hair.
And you're thinking to yourself,
thanks for that.
That's right. Well, Randy, wonderful job. She's gorgeous. Thank you so much, Jackie, for sharing your story. If you're suffering from hair loss, or if you know someone struggling with this problem, you can find out more about Hair for Life system by logging on to randyclark.com or call 972-239-0291. We also have all of this information on our website, which is WFAA.com/GMT. We'll be right back.